Hi, I'm Fox. Thank you so much for joining me for this quick seated yoga practice with tons of breath work. We are really going to focus on activating the chakras, activating our prana, really getting that energy flowing within us. So we're going to begin in a seated position. You can be on the floor, on the bed, whatever feels best. Just make sure you have enough room around you. So I suggest, to help make it easier to keep the spine straight, to either come sit on the edge of a block, or you can bring a pillow under your sit bones. So we're going to bring our hands, palms face down on our knees. And we're going to close our eyes, beginning to tap into the breath, noticing all of the sensations in the body as you breathe. Paying attention to if you're breathing into the chest or into the belly. Feeling the sensation of the air going in your nostrils and out. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Release the jaw. And just breathe. Now, with the eyes still closed, or if you would prefer to open, you can. We're going to move into a Sufi grind. Really kind of getting all of that energy into the chakra systems, imagining our body or our pelvis as a bowl, and we are kind of scooping up all of the sides, all of the energy in the sides, and bringing it all into the chakras. So we're going to inhale, roll the hips forward, and exhale back. Opposite direction. Now back up to center. We're going to place our hands on our knees, closing our eyes again, not already closed. Breathing deeply, noticing any sensations you feel in the body. Paying attention maybe to your heart rate. Just drop into the sensation. Now we're going to continue to work with the spine. So we're going to do some seated cat-cow. So we're going to inhale, tuck that tailbone up, really pressing ourselves, our chest forward. And then exhale, round that back. Point that tailbone down to the ground. Inhale. Pressing our shoulder blades together. And exhale. Rounding the back. A few rounds of this on your own. Going as gentle and as slow as you can. Now come back to the center. Still with those eyes closed. We're going to do a few rounds of breath holds. So we're going to inhale, and then we're going to hold our breath. And we're going to activate Mula Bandha by really squeezing the anus and sex organs, really pulling in that navel, imagining our body like a thing of toothpaste. And we are trying to squeeze all of that energy from the root chakra all the way up to the crown chakra. So again, palms face down on our knees, closing the eyes. We're going to take a big inhale. Now squeeze that anus and sex organs, pulling in that navel, holding your breath, feeling the sensations. So it slowly rises up to the crown of the head. Squeeze, pull, and release. Just taking a few rounds of natural breath. Now we're going to inhale. We're going to do it one again, and then we'll do it one more time. So we're going to inhale. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Squeeze the navel into the body. Squeeze, pull that in. Feel the energy rising into the higher chakras, into the heart, into the throat, the third eye, the crown. And exhale. Release. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale. Squeeze, 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 holding that breath. Imagining that energy rising all the way up into the crown chakra. And exhale. Release. Just spend a few rounds with the natural rhythm of your breath. Doing whatever feels best. We're going to inhale, sweep our arms up to the sky, palms together. And exhale, side stretch to the right, placing that right forearm down on the mat. Really keeping that chest open, shoulders stacked, feeling the stretch in the side body. We're going to inhale back up to center. Exhale, opposite side. Imagining if there's a line of energy from the tailbone to the fingertips, pulling them in opposite directions, keeping the chest open, remaining with the breath. We're going to inhale back up to center. And we're going to exhale. We're going to bring our left hand to our right knee and our right hand behind us for a seated twist. We're going to inhale, lengthen, stretch that spine up, and then exhale, twist to the left, or to the right, sorry. Allowing the twist to come from the upper body, relaxing the shoulders, Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, opposite side. Remember, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. The shoulders relax. Remembering to breathe. And inhale, back up to center. And exhale. Hands, heart, center. Closing the eyes, just taking a few deep breaths. Now, if you came to sit on a prop, we can remove the prop. And we are going to come into butterflies. We could have actually left the prop, but we'll need to position it differently. So come to sit on the prop, bring the soles of the feet together. Again, it can be closer into the groin or further away. Closer will make the pose feel more intense, and then further away will kind of help lessen the stretch, make it more passive. So whatever feels best. Bring the soles of the feet together, grab onto the ankles, straighten that spine, keeping that tailbone up and engaged. And we're going to exhale, release, and slowly hinging from the hips, fold over the legs, coming to whatever feels best. Breathing deeply, really helping to open up those hips, releasing any stored emotion, any stored tension in the body. If at any point you feel like your back is rounding, you can inhale, lengthen, straighten that spine, and exhale, hinging from the hips once again, focusing on keeping the back straight. Slowly start to wake up the body. Push our hands into the mat and come back to a seated position. Now we are going to do one last breath work and one last pose before we move into the end of our practice, a little Shavasana meditation seated. So for this one, we are really going to focus on getting that prana, that energy, into the higher centers. This breath work is absolutely amazing for the physical heart, for the circulatory system. So come on, join me. So we're going to bring our thumbs to behind our elbow, our shoulders, sorry, and then the rest of our fingers in front. So then we want our arms parallel in a straight line. We're going to tuck in that navel, really making our core strong. And then we're going to inhale one side, exhale the other, doing whatever pace feels best for you. If I'm going too fast, you can slow down. Closing the eyes, focusing your vision, your attention on that third eye with your eyes closed. Keeping that core engaged. One, two, three, and hold the breath. Big inhale, hold. Feeling that energy rising in the body, in those higher centers. And exhale. Release the hands, palms face up on the knees. Feeling the energy rising into the higher chakras. Noticing how the body feels. Now open up the eyes. We are going to do one last pose before we end off our practice. A nice, quick aura sweep. So we're going to inhale. We're going to have our palms facing to the sky, having them down onto the floor, onto the mat beside us. We're going to inhale our arms up to prayer. Exhale. Bring those palms away from towards the floor. Sweep through the aura before you touch the ground. So inhale. Close the eyes. Imagining that auric field around you being swept for all negativity, all lower vibrations, bringing in abundance and love. Now, big inhale, arms up. Hold the breath. Imagining that energy squeezing up, 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 up into the crown, into the fingertips, into the auric field. Squeezing Mula Bandha. And exhale. Float those hands down to the knees, grounding all that energy in the body, in your field. Just doing a few rounds of your natural breath. Releasing shoulders away from the ears. The exhale, relax the jaw, the tongue, the forehead. Noticing the energy in the body compared to how you felt at the beginning of this practice. We're going to inhale, sweep our hands up to the sky, palms together. And exhale, heart center. Breathing deeply. We are going to do one chant of Om. Really resonate with the universe, with Mother Earth, with our energy. So inhale and exhale. Bring the hands to the third eye and bow the head, bringing gratitude for yourself, for showing up, for the ancient elders and teachers of yoga, and for Mother Earth in this practice. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Namaste.